Say it ain't so. Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Cynthia Bailey has filed for divorce from her husband of only less than 2 years. Well, 2 years technically. Oh. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So it was just earlier today that we were reporting on the Neighborhood Talk's report that Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill had not filed for divorce, despite all of the signs that it seemed very obvious, especially because Cynthia Bailey changed her IG name from Cynthia Bailey Hill to simply Cynthia Bailey. And if you've been watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta and her courtship with Mike Hill, you knew she was very big on everything Hill. Lake Bailey became Lake Bailey on the Hill. Then she had the whole hashtag chill. Well, according to our friends over at the Jasmine brand in their exclusive sources, they're saying that they have filed for divorce and have been separated for a while now. All right, let's break this down. I'm just so disappointed because I really reported on this earlier today, but I said pay attention to everything in between of what they said. They have not filed for divorce. It was just the wording of the way it was said. I was just like, well, that doesn't mean they're not separated. It doesn't mean that they're still together. They just haven't filed for divorce yet. However, according to the Jasmine brand, they have. So the Jasmine brand writes this. They say, Cynthia Bailey and her husband, Mike Hill, have split, according to a source. Sources tell us that Bravo reality star and sports anchor have been separated for a while now, and that everything between the pair is, quote, amicable. I'm not surprised by that. Cynthia Bailey, okay? And they're grown. However, I know what you're saying. I can already hear what you're saying. Kempire, we've seen quite a few grown people act a fool on social media. I know. So they said that we're also told that they have already filed for divorce. It was just yesterday, 10/10/22 was their anniversary. Remember, it was a big deal. She had the COVID wedding. Her wedding. And she wanted that specific date. We get it. 10/10/20. She wanted that date. Yesterday was their anniversary. Either one of them did not post about their anniversary. And then people paid attention to Cynthia removing Hill from her Instagram bio. All the signs have been there. She just has not confirmed it. I wouldn't be surprised this week if we get some sort of confirmation that Cynthia Bailey is divorcing Mike Hill. And a lot of people speculated that the reason why these two were separating was because of a recent video of Mike Hill having this dancer use him as a pole. But according to the Jasmine brand, they've been separated for a while now. And I think the reason why this specific details coming out that they've been separated for a while now is to save face for Mike Hill and the situation that was going on there. They continue and they say this. According to the source, they really do love each other and it wasn't anything scandalous or anyone at fault. It just didn't work out. The pair, as you know, married back in 2020 and have no children together. Neither have yet to comment publicly. I'm not surprised by this. A lot of you have been saying this in the comment section when I reported on other stories related to Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill. He talked openly in his book about past infidelity. Like this source is saying, it's not that particular situation. But a lot of you have said there have been other red flags besides the cheating. Some of you also said just your intuitive nature said something ain't right here. I don't know what went wrong between Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill. What I do know, I wish Cynthia the best. I do. I really wish the best for Cynthia. But then in my head, and I already know what you guys are thinking, does this mean a return for Cynthia to the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Yes. Bravo, Andy, get a camera and get that contract together. They just started filming. We need to see, okay, I know she's going through things, but more than ever, she needs her friends by her side. As you saw, her and Kenya recently reunited. They reunited at Teresa's wedding. And then they were spotted out together at I forgot, it was like a show or something. And they were spotted together. Both ladies going through divorce, bonding, reconnecting on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Here I go producing. You're welcome, Bravo. You're welcome, Andy Cohen. You're welcome, Truly Original. No, I mean this. Get a camera. And I know some of you say, she's boring. Don't bring her back. No, bring her back. This is reality. And these women know and love Cynthia. After all these years, they didn't know her before, but now after years of filming with her and actually being real friends with her, they can walk her through this journey because they've been through the journey or are currently going through the journey. Get a camera and get a contract. And I don't want it as a friend of, give her a peach. Give her a peach and demote Marlo. Marlo. That's how I'm going to do it every time now. I want to see this play out. And I want to uplift Cynthia because I think having her friends around, having her working in this capacity, and she's been working since she left. Don't get it twisted. Cynthia always keeps a job. But I think this would be good for her to have the sisterhood, the real sisterhood, come around her. And I think this would be a nice addition, bring her back to the cast. I have to say, watching this past season, I kind of miss Cynthia in a way. Because I know a lot of people like to call shit boring and her storyline was finished. Yeah. But she always had really funny moments. She had like awkward moments. Cynthia just was quirky, weird, but she also was beautiful. Get that contract together. They just started filming. It's not too late. I know some of you are like, well, they already filmed. No, it's only been a week. And if I have to watch Martell's shiny bald head next season, give me Cynthia and her getting it together and going it on her own. Oh, damn, why am I yelling? Sorry. Guys, I want to know your reaction to this news. Cynthia, I know you're watching. Girl, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I know this is not the journey or the chapter that you were expecting, but it's going to be okay. We're going to uplift Cynthia in the comments, y'all. And if you don't want to see Cynthia for next season, just keep it to yourself, okay? Let's have that conversation below. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.